All right, this is the 90-90 Skywalker. So to set this exercise up, you're gonna get into that 90-90 position on your back. You wanna make sure that you have a pillow. You're gonna prop your feet up on couch, chair, something similar that allows your hips and knees to get to about 90 degrees. And you wanna have a ball between your knees, all right? To start for this exercise, you're going to do that little tailbone lift, the hip lift. So you're gonna push both feet down into the couch, chair, whatever your feet are on, and get that subtle roll of your tailbone up off the table, just enough that you feel the back of your legs kick in and engage. Make sure that your feet are in alignment. You don't want your hips rotated in and out. You don't want your feet bowed in and out. Make sure your toes are pulled back towards your face, okay? And everything from your waist up is off. Your abs are off, all right? You should feel your lower back like relaxed into the table or into the floor, but your abs should be totally relaxed at this point of the exercise, all right? So from here, what we're going to do is you wanna make sure that you keep a little bit of a squeeze onto the ball, all right? And from there, you're going to kick one leg up, doesn't matter which one you start with, and you're gonna kick one leg up to the ceiling without losing the position, all right? The biggest mistake people will make here is that they'll start to sway, all right? So they'll sway one way or the other as they kick the leg out, all right? Or like their knee won't stay in alignment with their hip, all right? So you wanna make sure when you kick that leg up, you'll feel a lot of work on that side that's down. So your hamstring and your hip on the side that is down on the box are gonna feel a lot of engagement, and that's what you want, but you wanna make sure that your knee stays in alignment with your hip. So you may even wanna get a gentle squeeze in against the ball with that down knee. All right, so you have hamstring, hip, maybe a little inner thigh on that side that's down, making sure that you don't sway. We'll give Ben a little break here. All right, and we'll go ahead and get back in that position when he's ready. So 2 feet to get the tailbone lift to start, one leg kicks up without losing position. That's the key. All right, you can pull your toes down towards your face a little bit here. You might feel a stretch down the back of your right leg. All right, and from there, you're gonna take your opposite arm and you're gonna reach towards your toes, okay? And when we say reach towards your toes, you're not reaching towards your ankle, you're reaching towards your toes, okay? And you want your shoulder blade off the ground here, but your head is gonna stay down and relaxed. The goal is not to touch your toes, you're just driving some muscle activity to reach towards, okay? And the key with this exercise is dissociation. So you want one thing closing down and one thing opening up. So as you reach, what you want to feel is that the side that you're reaching with is closing down. So as Ben breathes out, okay, he gets a little bit of an extra reach. He's not forcing anything, but his ribs really drive down on his left side and they stay down when he breathes in. So as he breathes in, you can see almost there, and what you'll feel is that your right side or your opposite side should open up, okay? As you breathe in, you're not going to lose that reach. Okay, and if someone had their hand there, and you can even keep your hand there to feel it, you don't want to feel feedback into your hands. And if you do that, this side should stay closed, the opposite side should open, so you feel closure and engagement, and you feel expansion on the opposite side. All right, after 3 to 5 breaths, you're going to relax back down, and we're just going to go through some of the nuances of that. All right? So let's switch sides. We'll go through it again, and we'll hit all the points on the other side. So to start, both feet pressed down, little tailbone lift. All right, left foot's gonna kick in the air this time. He's gonna make sure that he's not swaying side to side. His knee is in alignment with his hip, and he's gonna keep a little bit of a squeeze into the ball with that down leg. All right, he should feel a lot of engagement in his hip and his hamstring on this right side, but he's not over lifting. His tailbone is still barely off the ground. It still shouldn't be that feeling of like you're straining or you're really struggling to hold the position. It's a subtle movement. All right, he's gonna take his right hand this time and gonna reach towards his left toes. All right, and he's gonna get his breath pattern, quiet breath in through his nose, long open mouth exhale out, and he's gonna reach towards his toes without overstraining. It's just, as he breathes out, he's using his breath out to guide the reach up. Okay, as he reaches, the side that he's reaching with closes. He feels his ribs drive down, his abs engage, everything secures. And as he breathes in, it stays that way, and his left side opens up. All right, so dissociation. One side closes down, one side opens up. All right, and after the 3 to 5 breaths, he's gonna come back down. Okay, with this, as with all these corrective based exercise, make sure that you get all of your air out with each breath, okay? Don't shortchange the breath out, don't power through the breath out, all right? And you wanna make sure that your head stays relaxed the whole time. If you can hit all those points, you're getting this pretty good.